Hi, Michelle. I'm going to go through a few things real quick, looking at your submission, just a little bit of feedback before we get started with, before you submit it. So the first thing, I'm looking at image one, and you wrote, me dormiro a las nueve. So I want to go over a couple things. The word that you're trying to say is, I go to sleep. So the verb for to go to sleep is dormir. And I'm looking at number one, but I'm typing down here below number two. So dormir. Uh, the stem of a verb is the part that is left when you take away the IR. So the stem of the verb dormir is dorm. Okay. And when I conjugate my verb, I'm going to insert in a chart real quick. Let's see if I can figure out how to insert in a chart. Insert a table. I just want to do a really quick recap of the fact that when you see a table like this, it's the same order every time. You've got yo, tú. You've got él, ella, usted. You've got nosotros, vosotros, and down at the bottom we got ellos, ellas, ustedes. So typically what you do when you're saying I sleep, you take the word dorm, the stem, dorm, and you add the ending. For an IR verb, here are the endings. O, S, E, imos, is, and N. So I would just add that. Dormo, dormes, dorme. But here's the thing. This is a stem changing verb. Just like it says in number one, it says include the use of a stem changing verb. It could be poder, dormir, querer, empezar. Okay, so those are the stem changing verbs. With a stem changing verb, dormir is actually an O to UE stem changer. So that means all of these O's are going to switch to UE. Duermo, duermes, duerme. Now, that does not apply over here. These will not get the stem change. So keep it the same, dorm, same stem, and add imos, dormimos, we sleep, dormis, y'all sleep, essentially. And then we come back down here and we're going to change the stem. Darn, what just happened? We're going to change the stem. See if it'll let me do it. And O will turn into UE, duermen. Okay, so this is I sleep, you sleep, he or she sleeps, we sleep, you guys sleep, they sleep. Now, in addition to this chart, I'm going to add one more chart, and this is going to be with the reflexive pronouns. Okay, let's insert in the same thing. Okay, reflexive verbs are verbs that where you do something to yourself. So I brush my teeth. I wake myself up in the morning. I feed myself breakfast. Okay. Dormir is to sleep. When you make it reflexive and turn it into dormir se, all of a sudden it becomes to fall asleep. I know that's not really reflective. It's not like I do that to myself, but when you leave it, when you turn it into dormir se, that becomes a new word, and it means to fall asleep. So what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to use reflexive pronouns. Your reflexive pronouns are me, te, se, nos, os, and se. So yes, they're the same on the bottom. And remember, this is for the same people. Me is for me. Te is for you. Se is for he or she. And over here, we've got the plural subject. Nos is for we fall asleep. You guys fall asleep. And se would be they fall asleep or you guys. So when I'm trying to create I fall asleep, I'm going to take this reflexive pronoun and match it up here with duermo. Me duermo. If I want to use the yo, you don't need to. You could put it at the front. Yo me duermo. I fall asleep. So you wrote me dormiro a las nueve. First of all, give me some punctuation, please. I need a period at the end of that sentence. Okay, moving on to number two. You have mi amigo juego a las cinco. Okay, so let's enter this stuff down, get a little more space. Okay, the verb juego, the infinitive is jugar, and that means to play. I'm assuming you already know that. Okay, so this is another stem changing verb, but this one, the stem is hug, right? Because we took away the AR. This stem changer is U to UE. Oopsies. Whereas dormir was O to UE. This is U to UE. And also the difference for these, this is an AR verb, so it's not the same as what we've got for down here for dormir. It's not OS, imus, is, en. It's O, as, a, amos, ice, on. Those are our endings, okay? Let me make this unbolded. So we're going to apply not only the stem change, but also add the correct ending. So let's insert another table and, insert a table. So if the verb is hug, well, we're going to change it to jueg. Jueg, jueg, and we'll do it down here, jueg. But the nosotros and the vosotros do not get that change. So let's go keep it the same, hug, and this one will also stay hug. Now let's look at the endings. Should be nice and simple. Juego, juegas, juega, jugamos, jugáis, juegan. So when you're saying, my friend plays at 5, well, let's change it to he plays. Remember, this is I play, you play, he, she, or it plays, or you formal play. We've got jugamos is we play. Oops, forgot my I there. Jugáis, you guys play, and juegan could be you guys or they play. Okay, now let's move on to number 3. Number 3, me gusta cocinar a las 6. Okay, this could work, totally correct. However, it's asking for you to use the verb preferir. And what I'll say about that is it's an E to IE stem changer. And when you look at the stem, a preferir, take off the IR, and you've got PREFER, so prefer. And it is the second E that will receive the stem change, okay? So let's change number 3 to use preferir. Number 4, me gusta jugar con me amigas at 9 o'clock. Okay, so there's no need for this extra A right here. I like to play. Me gusta jugar. That's all it is. Me gusta jugar. With my friend. My friends. Okay, because friends is plural, we need to use the plural possessive. Now, here are your possessives. Table. Okay, here are your possessives. You wrote me amigas. Well, remember up here, me is a reflexive pronoun. That's what we do when we say to myself, for myself. That's not what you're trying to say here. You're trying to say my. Here are your possessive adjectives. Oops, Control Z. Okay. The word my, me or mis, your, tu, tus. Let's make all of this. His or her, sus, sus, our, nuestro, nuestros, or nuestra, nuestras. Same thing over here. Vuestro, vuestros, vuestra, vuestras. And the bottom is the same, su or sus. So you've got to decide whose is it? Is it my friend? Is it your friend? Is it his friend? Is it our friend? Well, I think you're trying to say my friend. So now you're brought right here. Is it me or is it mis? The one that you decide needs to match the word that it's describing. It is describing amigas, which is plural. So it should be mis amigas. Okay. And finally, use the indirect object pronoun of the verb gustar. Me familia y la gusta a cantar a las 10. Okay, so right here, you're saying we like. So with the verb, let's go back up here and grab, actually, we're going to do this. Insert a new chart over here. Here is how this is going to work. Okay. It's either going to be gusta or gustan. Okay, we're not going to leave it as gustar. We're going to decide how to conjugate this based off of what it is that we like. If I like something singular, if we like Christmas, that's singular. If we like the zoo, that's singular. Additionally, if we like a verb, we like to sing, we like to dance, we like to spend time together. Well, I'm going to use gusta. Okay? If what we like is plural, like we like songs, we like friends, we like holidays, then you're going to use gustan. Okay? That's how you decide that. Now, to decide what goes in front, if I like it, it's me. You like it, it's te. If he or she likes it, it's lay. These are called indirect object pronouns. These are really similar to the reflexive pronouns that I included at the top when we were talking about falling asleep. If you remember, we have for the reflexive pronouns right here. They are the same at the top. Me, te, nos, it, nos. But the bottom, we've got se and se for reflexive pronouns. Whereas over here for indirect object pronouns, it's le and lace. Okay? So nos, os. Now, here's the thing. If you're saying my family likes it, first of all, you used me familia. Remember, we're trying to say my family. So go back to your possessive adjectives. Would it be me or would it be mis? I'm going to let you figure that out. So my family, okay, that'd be familia, and I. Now, would we use gusta or gustan? That's your choice. You got to figure it out. What do you think? What is it that you're saying you like? Well, you're saying we like to sing. And you're about to have two verbs in a row. When you choose to use to like next to sing, we're going to leave that as it is. Cantar, and then great ending, a las 10. Okay, but here's the thing. When you are clarifying who it is that likes something, when you're adding emphasis to it, you got to add a personal a. So, a mí me gusta. Oh, goodness. Let's go back. It's because I have my number lock on. A mí me gusta. If it's me that likes it. Notice that I also put an accent right here. Okay, and again, this could be gusta or gustan. This part is not necessary, but if you're going to clarify, then include it. Now, if you want to give emphasis to, well, I don't like it, but you like it, a ti te gusta or gustan, that would work. Again, don't need this part, but you could. Now, if it's, this could be like, a Maria le gusta. It could be, a mi madre le gusta. A mi familia le gusta. All of these are singular subjects. Maria is one person. My mom is one person. Going down to say my family. My family is a lot of people. However, I want you to remember that family is a unit. It's one unit. So my family likes it. Okay? Coming up here. A nosotros nos gusta. Or maybe it's gustan. So all of these could be gusta or they could be gustan. A mis amigos y a mí. My friends and I nos gusta. A mi hermano y a mí. So remember that for this specific category up here, it has to include me. Nosotros means that I'm a part of it. It's we. We like it. And the way that we got around clarifying who it is right here is I'm saying my friends and me. So I put an a in front of my friends and an a in front of me just to clarify who it is. And finally, a mi hermano y a mí nos gusta. So this is the one that you need to work with right here because you're saying we like to sing, okay? And I just want to remind you, you need the a in front of whoever it is that likes it. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go through this. A vosotros, os gusta, and again, it could be gusta or it could be gustan, depending on what it is that you're saying that you like. A las hermanas, maybe the sisters, les gusta or gustan. A Mario y a Luigi, les gusta or les gustan. Okay, I hope that this is helpful. Reach out with any questions. Adios.